Hi everyone, I'm Daniel, and since the official preview season for the Feast of Hemlock Vale is over, and we're just waiting until the box actually releases in stores, I thought I'd talk about 5 cards that we've already seen that I'm excited about playing with. So, just some notes on how I chose my list. 1, only cards that I haven't played with. I have tried out a few of the masks and microscope. They're good. 2, 1 card per class. And 3, well, I'm excited by cards that open up new archetypes or flesh out existing ones in ways that are, well, interesting. I don't care for obviously strong cards that do it all. I'm much more interested in cards that fit as a neat piece of a puzzle that encourages different playstyles in the game. And I think that in general, the Hemlock Vale cards do a great job of that. Not too many auto includes, a lot of cards that make you think about a neat deck concept. Yeah, let's take a look at a few examples. First, in Guardian, we have Ancestral Token, which was previewed by Veronica at the Until the End of Time channel. This reads pretty strong to me in a Bless fighter deck, which, outside of Sister Mary, needed a little bit more help adding Bless tokens into the bag. I tried making a Father Mateo fighter deck a few years ago, and it just couldn't get enough Bless tokens in the bag at level 0. This gets you exactly that every turn or two, plus the 2 Horus Oak. It's also worth mentioning that the accessory slot isn't exactly contested in Guardian outside of Hollowed Mirror at level 0. I'm curious if it's still worth upgrading into Holy Rosary 2, or if this card is good enough. Second, Transmmography, which was previewed by Playing Board Games. I like silly cards, and this reads like all kinds of fun. You turn an enemy into a massive version that can't move, and then every time anyone evades it, they get a clue. I have grand plans of turning an enemy with low evade into a way to just milk clues out of a high shroud location. I really wanted to put this into my parallel Monterey Jack deck that I'm running on the channel right now, but I couldn't find the deck space. I'm not sure the effect is the best, but in terms of level 0 enemy management in Seeker, this ranks up there as the most fun. Next, Snitch, which was previewed by the Rolling Dice and Taking Names podcast. This one I am going to try out in Parallel Monterey Jack, since he can take rogue cards level 0 to 3 now. Alright, the parlay stuff in general excites me. I love all the cards that let you leave enemies on the board for various benefits, and 2 clues, fast, 1 resource, sure is a hell of a benefit. All the cards that let you get clues from connecting locations are a lot better than they seem, especially on lower player counts. I think you'll need a good amount of parlay cards in your deck to make this worth it. How many, I don't know, but for sure this is a combo card, and Rogue is the combo class, so I'm excited by this one for sure. In Mystic, I'm very excited by the Olive McBride upgrade, which was previewed by Arkham Chronicle on YouTube a very long time ago. Over her level 0 version, she lets you look at 1 extra token, though you still resolve 2 of them. The difference between resolving 2 out of 3 compared to 2 out of 4 can't be overstated. I love Jim and Father Mateo, and Olive 2 is exactly what they need to fish out the tokens that they want to draw. I'll go into the math further in a future token manipulation video, but I did do some testing to see how often Jim could trigger the 35 Winchester with Olive 2, and you'd be hard-pressed not to reveal a non-negative modifier token. I know that people think that this archetype is not particularly good, but I like it, and I'm glad to see some more support. Obviously, Olive is also going to be very useful in the more dedicated Bless and Curse decks too, so I'm sure she'll see a lot of play. Last up is Survival Technique, which was previewed by Little Geek, a Russian content creator on YouTube. Like I said before, I really enjoy it when a new card makes you reevaluate earlier cards. There's 2 abilities here that I like a lot. The first one is basically Parallel Ashcan Pete's Elder Sign, letting you pick up a card that you've attached to your location. I think that Map the Area and Breach the Door were already good cards, but being able to reuse them makes them a whole lot better. I'd even start to think about picking up the various trap cards before they discard themselves. Maybe you can take back Lure or Hiding Spot, or maybe Makeshift Trap. The second part is going to be fairly scenario dependent. Some scenarios have a lot of tests on locations themselves or attached treacheries. Some of them don't. But I think it's a great effect for survivors to deal with things like Spires of Carcosa. You're only adding this card to your deck if you can trigger the top portion reliably. The bottom ability is just there to make the 2 XP feel a little better. Alright, that's it. What cards are you excited about playing with? It's been a long wait, but the box should come out within the next month, and you can already try putting all of these cards into decks over on ArkhamDB. Thank you for watching, and I hope to have a lot more videos exploring new or expanded archetypes using the new Hemlock Vale cards when the set releases.